Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And for those of you who are new, hey, my name is LaDon and this is the No Lie Naturally Me channel. I have been getting a lot of questions about how I keep my 46 and fabulous skin glowing year round. So I'm doing a foundation routine video and I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so we're going to jump right in. My skin has been prepped and I've done my eye makeup to prep my skin. I do have oily skin, so I've used the Makeup Forever mattifying step 1 primer, and now I'm using NARS Radiant Creamy concealer to even out my skin tone. I'm going to leave links to everything I use in the information section below because I have a really bad memory. And I don't want you guys to have to worry about trying to write everything down. All right, so I am using now the Laura Mercier. I think it's called the Candle Glow Luminous Foundation, and I love this foundation. This color I'm using is my perfect summer color, so it's a little deeper. And as you can see, I said no, I am not applying foundation to the center part of my face. At least I don't dab it on in those areas. Reason being is that I want the foundation to go toward the cheek and outer portion of my area, avoiding my T-zone as much as possible. I just use whatever excess foundation is left on my stippling brush there, and then as you'll see, I'll use any leftover foundation and apply it with a beauty blender. I like to do that because it helps my foundation stay in place longer, and it's just really a better technique to me for oily skin. So now I'm going to go in with, I think this is the caramel NARS Creamy Radiance Concealer, and I'm applying that beneath my eyes. And I did not apply a whole lot of foundation under the eyes, so I find with oily skin it's really helpful to not layer a lot of product on top of one another. I will be using powder later, but you know, a little bit kind of goes a long way. And if you want to have that nice glowy sort of look and you want to see your skin through your product, I find that this technique is just the best. So I'm using a stippling brush well, it's not a stippling brush. I think this is the e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm using that to kind of stipple the product into place because I don't want it to move around because again, I want to cover any dark spots, but also bring light to the center of my face, because when you're a little bit older like I am, it just gives you a nice youthful glow. So now I'm just setting everything with Laura Mercier translucent powder. They have a darker one now that may be really helpful for some folks who don't like the translucent look. So now I'm using this really, oh my gosh, this is like an excellent contour palette by Sephora. It's powder based. So again, because I have oily skin, I like to use powders on my skin because that helps me to control the oil, and they actually just last longer for me, and I get greater pigmentation on my oily skin when I use powdered products rather than creamy contour products or blushes or things of that nature. So I'm using this fan brush to apply my contour because I just feel like it hugs my the areas I like to contour, like below the cheekbone. It just hugs those areas better, and it gives you a more precise sort of application. So now I'm just going to go in with a damp beauty blender and a little bit more of the translucent powder, and I'm just setting that concealer I put on. So the concealer was a creamy product, and so because I want it to stay in place all day, I don't like to mess with my makeup during the day. I find that this works really well to just keep everything in place, and it still looks really natural. All right, so now I'm going in with this I think this is the bronzer by Makeup Forever, and I think it's like a micro bronze. I think that's what it's called. Again, I'll put all the information below, but I love this bronzer. First of all, it doesn't have like a shimmer in it. But it's not matte either. And when you put it on, it just melts into your skin. It looks very skin-like, so natural. And it brings a lot of warmth to the skin without looking really fake. So I just love it. It's so so natural. Now this is a BH Cosmetics palette I talked to you guys about in that live stream I did last week. And so I'm using some of the blushes in here, and I'm just going to apply that to the cheek because I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette for my eyes, and I just want to bring some of the color like from the eye in with the cheek, you know, still keeping everything very luminous and glowy looking. And so blending those blushes together, it just came out perfectly. It brought a lot of life to my cheeks, which I think is really important when you have aging skin and you're getting a little bit older. Blusher is like a great way to kind of perk up and bring color to your face. All right, so now I'm adding I think it's Anastasia Beverly Hills Opal highlighter to the top of my cheekbones, which I love. Oh my gosh, I was afraid of highlight because I don't like shimmery shimmery stuff. I'm a little old for that, but goodness, look at that glow. Look at that, y'all. But it's so pretty. Like, even though we're a little bit older, or even if you have a little bit of a textured skin, regardless of your age, highlighter is just a great way to bring light and life to your face. And as long as you position it in places that won't highlight wrinkles or won't highlight texture, it will do a really great job of tricking the eye so that people don't focus on those areas. So I just wanted to tone down that that color just a little bit in terms of the highlight on my nose, but it is so beautiful. At the last minute, I decided to just add a little pop of color beneath the eye. So ladies, if you are in my age bracket, don't be afraid to pop a little color on those eyes. We can do that. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of like a fleshy pink color on the lip. I think that really complements the golden skin. And I picked this up, I think it's by Nana Coco. And I think it's called Love Affair, if I'm not mistaken. I'll again put the info below and I'll double check, but it's one of my favorite glosses. I love her glosses. They're not sticky. They're actually really moisturizing to the lips, and they're really nicely pigmented. So yeah, that's pretty much the look. I hope you guys like it. So now I got to get this hair together, which I will show you guys in an upcoming video. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.